Our guide is the Quran, our religion is Islam.
Assalamu alaikum, you ones. Okay, so today for our learning through investigation, we've got lots of fun and interesting things for you to investigate and explore. And I'm going to first talk to my 3 focus children in our tuning in session this morning. So the first person that I would like to talk to is Jamila, please. Jamila, can you come and have a seat next to me? Last week, I noticed some of the girls in the quadrangle playing a really cool game. Can you tell me a little bit about that game that they were playing?
The game is called What's the Time, Mr. Wolf? There's some people, they stand here and there's one person, they say, What's the time, Mr. Wolf? The bunch of people, and then the other person says a time and they have to take that many steps. For 2 o'clock, you take 2 steps.
Oh, and what happens when that group of people reaches to that one person on the other end?
They say, when they get to that person, they say, What's the time, Mr. Wolf? And he says dinner time, and he chases everybody, and then whoever the wolf catches is the next person to do that.
Oh, excellent. So what do you think that game is good for?
Running?
Yeah, definitely it practices our running and exercise. Who else can tell me, what do you think that game would be good practice for, Salma? Time. Now we've been learning about time. In fact, it's one of our learning intentions. Tell time to the half hour on an analog clock and a digital clock. So that game, What's the Time, Mr. Wolf, is definitely good for practicing time. Jamila, can you tell us if we wanted to show 2 o'clock, for example, like in the game, on an analog clock, can you grab something from our maths table? Very good, very good. Now, can anyone tell us, is this correct?
Yes.
But is this an analog clock, I wonder?
No.
Nafa, which one do you think is the analog clock? Excellent. So, Jamila, can you show us 2 o'clock on this type of clock? Yeah? Very good. So this is an analog clock, so show the class. Did she get that one right?
Yes.
Excellent. So if that's an analog clock, what type of clock is this one, Ahmed? It's a digital clock. Excellent. How could we show Jamila if it was 2:30? Can you explain to us where you've put each hand?
I've put the long hand on the 6 because underneath the 6 is always 30, and then I put this hand past 2 because it's gone past 2 and hasn't gone on to the 3. 2:30.
Very good explanation, Jamila. And how would you show 2:30 on a digital clock? Is there anything that you would change? Did she get 2:30 on the digital clock?
Yeah.
So what did we know about the minutes when it's 2:30, Jamila?
The minutes, it's always 5 minutes when it's 2:30. Because on the clock, you count by 5s.
Oh, okay. So what you mean is we count by 5. So let's go for...
5,
So 5.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
30. So that's 30 minutes. So that's why on the digital clock, we show the minutes as 30. Excellent job, Jamila. And where do you think you would like to go during our investigation time today? Do you think sometime today you might be able to make your own wristwatch as well? You can use that to practice playing the game, What's the Time, Mr. Wolf? We even have the book about it. You can even read about this, and we could do a story retell on that. Can you tell us a little bit about what you got up to on the weekend? I was really interested to hear where you went on the weekend.
I went to a park that had a water slide, and it has water it goes in a circle.
Oh, and did you go down the water slide? Did it have any other things at the park that was fun to do? Like what?
Yes, it even had there was a reef, and then it goes through the middle, when you can jump to another side.
What was one of the things that we were working on yesterday in the afternoon? What were we designing? Halima, what were we designing? We were designing our own park. So Maha, I wonder if when you were designing your park yesterday, did you get some ideas from that park you went to on the weekend? So what sort of things did you have in your own park?
Cafe on top of stairs.
Oh, we had a cafe on top of stairs, yep.
And a flying fox.
And a flying fox, very nice. And what else? One more thing did you have on there?
Like this circle roundabout.
Oh, excellent. And so at the back of our room there, we've got a table where you can actually design your own park. So we're designing a park, and this is Alicia's park. Right. What are you going to put on here to make your park? So is that your jumping pillow? Where would that go? In the middle, so we'll put that into the middle of our park. Is your park going to have some grass? I see you've got grass here. What can we use to make grass? Yeah, so how would we put that on here? Yeah. So we can cut that. See how you've got a slide here? So an idea might be you can use that to make a slide. You can make something to build the ladder for the kids to go up, yeah? Very good. She's very good at making things, this one. So this is our Beyblades table. So there's been a very big interest with the boys and the Beyblades. So we thought, let's link the children's interest to their learning. And they started trying to make their own Beyblades. So we looked at what makes it spin, how does it spin faster, what makes it spin slower. So the idea is who can spin the fastest, the longest. So what they're doing here now is they're designing their Beyblades, and then they're going to draw their design and explain in a procedure how they actually made and put it together. And then they get to play a game and verse each other and see whose one spins the longest. And they use that by doing tally marks and counting by fives with their tally marks. So that practices their skip counting. Oh, hi, my name is Joanna, and I'd like to make a reservation, please, for 3 o'clock for 2 people.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, wow, look at all these healthy foods in the healthy eating cafe.
What do you want to eat?
Oh, well, I would like to have, please, 1 chicken salad. 1 chicken salad. And can I have 1 smoothie? Strawberry smoothie.
Oh, here it is. I'll have.
Sound it out. Put it together. Green beans. And what drink do you want to have, Ryan?
Fruit juice.
Fruit juice. Thank you very much. And 1 fruit juice, please.
We have to make management.
Oh, and you've got dessert. Wow. How much do we have to pay? How much is the total? What's the total of everything? $5. Wow. That's a fantastic lunch. So, Ryan, you're going to pay today 1. Well done. Okay, waiter, there's our $5. Thank you very much. So on all our learning centres, we try to put up a word wall to go with it, with all the keywords within the learning area. So on our dinosaur table, we've got all the different types of words of the different dinosaurs. So he wanted to write about the T-Rex, so he got this off the Dinosaur Dig, and he's using that to help him with his spelling. And Anzal's here written about the Brachiosaurus. So Anzal, do you want to read your sentence to me? What have you written? So I like how you've tried to have a go at spelling herbivores. How do you think we could use our word wall to help with our spelling? Can you find the word herbivore on there? Starts with a h. Which one? Good. So you can take that to your writing. Brachiosauruses are herbivores, and they are plant eaters, and they are very tall. Good. And I like how you've used the exclamation mark. So we've got here a range of different story baskets in our reading corner. So story basket allows kids to practice their retelling skills. And we've got all different stories. We've got Wombat Stew, The Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly, Deer Zoo, and the ones that Sophia and Ali are working with is Harry and the Bucket Full of Dinosaurs. So they can read the story and then retell it, or they can actually make up their own story.
So these guys are friendly and these ones are bad. And these are family.
And they're a family. Okay, so what's happening in the story?
This one's the mommy and this one's the daddy and these guys are the kids and the purple one is the only girl.
Okay, so you've got a mummy, a daddy, a girl, and the rest are
Boys.
boys. Okay, so what's happening with the family? Are they going anywhere?
They were going to go to hut for the food, but instead the evil villains was trying to get the babies. And the kids has to stay at home, but the mom has to come with the honey. But the evil villains came and enough the mom and dad came and hit the evil villains.
Oh, good. And so were they able to get some food at the end? Oh, excellent. So here we have the sequence of a story. We had the beginning where she introduced the family, the mum, the dad, the daughter, the sons. She talked about what they were going to do and then she actually included a complication. So in a narrative you have your beginning, your middle, your end, and in between you have the problem and the complication. So she's actually included that when she's made up her own story. So Harun was one of his tasks that he's been working on is making different structures. So we've got all different pictures of different famous structures around the world. And this week he's working on the Burj Khalifa, which is found in Dubai. And he knows that it's the tallest building in the world, isn't it? So here he's started building his Burj Khalifa using, what are you using to make it? Using blocks. So do you want to tell us a little bit about how you made it? What did you start with?
I first made the two towers, the one tower, then I started making the middle, and then I made the base, then I made this tower, then I made the next tower, and then now I'm going to finish this tower.
So how many towers does the Burj Khalifa actually have altogether? So which tower will be the tallest tower? The ones on the side or the one in the middle? Ah, the one in the middle.
Past, present, and future.
I wonder what this is and what is it used for?
It is a camel bell. When camels are far away, it makes noises. If someone else has a camel and it's lost, it will make a different noise.
So where does it go?
It goes on the camel.
On the camel's neck.
You thread string through there.
I wonder what's it made out of.
I think it's made out of wood. This is a milk bottle. It holds milk.
It holds milk.
People used to put milk in there.
I wonder what's it made also.
It's made out of wood.
Wood and this made out of wood too?
No.
Wow, what do you think?
I think it's made out of cow skin.
Cow skin. Oh, leather.
Leather.
And nowadays, what do we use?
We use plastic milk bottles. My grandparents would have used that one.
That one.
It works by these numbers over here.
So you press the number. Do you think they work in nowadays now?
No.
No, it's been used a long time ago.
So here we've got our very own Dinosaur Dig, and it relates to the dinosaur inquiry that we've been doing this term. So we've looked at how paleontologists use dinosaur fossil bones to help them, give them more information about what dinosaurs were like. So we're using them as clues. So here the kids get to use their sensory skills, their gross motor skills, fine motor skills with the brushing off the sand and things like that. And they're digging up for fossils. And then there's actually, they're all color coded. So they have to use the diagram to help them put it together. So it's practicing reading procedures as well. At the front of my classroom, I do a fortnightly statement of intent. So statement of intent is an intention of what we're going to be teaching the children for that fortnight. And you'll see here in yellow is the key learning intentions, which is the same, and it reflects the same as the ones that are inside on the board that the students are reminded to practice. That's not to say they're the only things we're focusing on. Of course, we do other things as well, but this is what the kids are focusing on during their investigation time, and even any time throughout the day as well. And in here we've got all the other explicit teaching that we do. So like I said, these are not the only things that we do. We also do other things which are in this column here. So parents can come and have a look and read the statements of intent every fortnight, so they can know what's happening in our classroom as well. So Jamila, tell us, what did you do during investigation time? I know you did lots of things.
I made a watch.
Ah, so show us what you used to make your watch.
I used a cardboard. I decorated it with lots of sticky tape, and then I got one of these.
What's those called?
their faces and I put them in the middle. And then I got some hands. I poked a hole in the hands with a split pin. And then I went and I put a hole in here. And I put the split pin in there and I made this.
Excellent. So show us how you would wear your wristwatch. Ah, excellent. Now, on your wristwatch, would you like to tell us what the time is on that wristwatch now?
8:30.
Okay, so Harun, you did say you were going to finish your project today.
And I did.
All right, and you finished it? Oh, excellent. So tell the class what you made.
I made the Burj Khalifa and this is how it looks.
And that's how it looks. So you were telling me about the how many different towers there were in the Burj
5.
Khalifa. Oh, there's 5.
One in the middle, one on one side, and the other side on the other.
Oh, so there's a middle tower and there's other towers around it. Are the towers around it, are they meant to be taller or shorter?
The middle one is the tallest, and then the other ones are the same.
Ah, good. So excellent comparison there of size. And how long did it take you to make this?
2-3 days.
2-3 days. So it's been a lot of hard work put. Now, did anyone help you?
Ali did at the start,
Yes.
and then some people else came, and then Ilya started giving the bricks to them.
Excellent job. And I just want to say, those people that helped Harun, they were practicing one of our very important learning intentions, which we practice as a school, which is?
I will practice getting along with everybody in all situations.
Good. So practicing getting along and letting others help Harun in his project. Even though it was his project, he was kind enough to let others help him. And that is an excellent way to practice getting along with one another. Because I'm sure, how did it make you feel, Ilyas, when Harun let you help him?
Happy?
It made you feel happy, isn't it? And isn't getting along all about making each other feel good?
Yes.
Excellent job. Well done, Harun. Who is still practicing and showing me their bees? Alicia's showing me bees. I wonder who can tell me what bees are. What does bees mean, Anzal?
Body facing the teacher.
Body facing the teacher. Nasro?
Eyes facing to
Good. Eyes looking. Halima?
the ears listening.
Ears listening. And what does the S stand for, Raha?
Silent and still.
Silent and still. And this is the way we practice our listening skills, which is one of our learning intentions. And you're all doing it so well. All right. Thank you very much.
Our guide is the Quran, our religion is Islam.